y'all know Pops didn't respond because we've come to learn that's what Pops do. He wants to explain in the comments. I said, Pops, we already had this conversation. Your son can't be on here flexing this lavish lifestyle, still living under your roof. Not adding up, OG. Stop protecting him. He do for views now. His own fan base checking him. So, of course, Pops, me and Pops writing paragraphs. He said, JP Getty, Nelson Rockefeller, the Bushes, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump, and thousands of others do and did it. Why can't these do it? So you pretty much asking Pops, why can't these do it? Again, if you in your parents' house still, and you getting some kind of money, I mean, I guess you don't understand what I'm saying. Far like he can't say nothing to me, Pops, is what I'm saying. We in the same field, but I'm in my own doing mine. He under somebody else's roof. That's what I'm saying. Now he make it talk that stuff to other folks, and they live in situation whatever the case, but he can't talk that stuff to me, and I know how YouTube and all this stuff work. He can't talk that stuff to me. Now, like I said, he can't roast. So when your son got to get to bring it up, YouTube numbers and analytics and all that, he can't see me. I'm doing laps around him. Like I said, my one platform got more views than his whole whatever he got going on. So he can flex, he can do what he want to do. You right. But he can't do it to me. Cause I'm in mine. He in yours. That's the difference. He said, why is it we can see and be surrounded by people who look like them, who flex 24/7 and have flexed for generations doing it, but when it comes to us, each of us has to go it alone and pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps and reinvent the wheel. Now, again, Pops, I don't know if you know the story, but like I said, how me and your son came about, we was supposed to have a roast battle. I told them folks that paid for it up front, if he get the loud micing, I'm through with it. I'm not doing it. That's what he got to doing. I left. We did the little back and forth, and whatever case, we end up squashing it. Your son goes and lies and says that I snatched his mod again, which I didn't. His page ended up getting deleted, and he came to my stream, claimed one day off his new page and said his mod was gone. Of course, I never modded your other page. I didn't know you had one. Your main page was modded, it got deleted. So then he ran with this lie to my mod got snaked, so I figured it was beef again. No, sir, you capped out. So I don't mind helping my brothers and my folks, you know what I'm saying? But your son is weird. And he fugazi his head, you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on, Pops. I ain't got no reason to sit on here and count. He weird. Your son is one of them weirdos. So when you say, why it gotta be like this? Then you need to be talking to who you raised. Son, leave that grown man alone. If somebody come to your page talking about Trae, just leave that man alone. Go talk about somebody else. Or if somebody is sending you something about Trae, how about you tell the folks that sent something about Trae to get in the Discord and y'all go back and forth. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? Pops, that's your job. But to get on here in the comment and try to act like, no, Trae, everybody else do it, why Thea can't do it? He can't do it with me? No, find somebody sucker to do it with. You don't weigh enough over here. So he said, just to look like we're strong when we ain't. Strength is family and unity. Strength is family and unity. What's unity about what that man over there doing? We don't think about that man over here. We not studying him. Him and his whole fan base is weird. We don't care nothing about that man. This man got my stream up, pulling his pants down and twerking and all that. We ain't doing that over here. Again, that's the product of what you raised. Now, not once have I seen in here yet where you said that that's what you condoning. Twerking is not flexing. You twerking in another man's house. Gay. I will always protect my son as long as I'm able to. Pops, ain't nobody saying not to. So you're not listening. It's not registering. That's what family's supposed to do. Don't you protect your kids? Or are you one of those who just throw them into the pool thinking they'll learn how to swim while they drown? I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, that is how I learned how to swim. My dad used to just throw us in the pool. Now, of course, he wasn't gonna let us drown, so don't get the, oh, damn. No. Pops used to throw us in there. He'll watch us. Hey, swim, get up out of there. That's how we learn. But he was watching. He was hands-on. See, what you doing, Pops, it look like you just threw your son to the YouTube woods and you just let him get on here and do whatever. But he done ran into the wrong one. You can't do that with me. You don't weigh enough. Some learn how to swim by watching others drown and take instruction from those who did a lot of swimming. Let me add that in the midst of all that, he still earns his own money. Yeah, we saw that, the little $75 a month. You think Donald Trump dad made him pay rent and bills? Hold on. You better research. See, again, Pops, you're not listening. I'm not saying that man staying with you is not a financial gain for him and for y'all family, and you know what I'm saying, to do what y'all doing as a unit, that's fine. But as far as being a grown man has his own. So if he was to just keep it on the roast, which he cannot roast. We've tried this before. His jokes are butt cheeks, crack. They trash. Your son cannot roast. That's why he has to loud mic and just say a bunch of stuff and ram it all together. So what I'm saying is, when you get to bringing up YouTube numbers and doing all that because you losing, again, he don't weigh enough over here because he's still doing this under your roof. He ain't moved out and taking care of his own. No, sir. Another grown man is taking care of you. Yeah, he might get his own money, but at the end of the day, another man is providing your roof. You can't talk to me. So, of course, that's what I said. Pop, I said, you just said keyword unity. I don't spend my time pulling his strings up, turning down another black man. That's what your son doing. I don't be thinking about little dude. Nobody saying nothing to you about protecting him, which I just said, but to condone his goofy behavior is another conversation. If he trolling random people and they going back and forth, okay, cool. But to be pulling folk addresses up and talking about kids and twerking, no, you raised them better than that. I thought you did. But clearly, Pops, you didn't. You dropped the ball somewhere. Or, like I said, take your own advice. You done threw your son to the YouTube woods and you not keeping tabs on what he doing. Oh, no, son, we ain't doing that. You can take that down. We ain't talking about kids now. I raised you better than that. Kids innocent. They ain't got nothing to do with this. We ain't pulling up addresses and doing all that. Come on now. What you doing? You slipping. That's your job. But see, I'm having to do your job. So since this is how I gotta conversate with you and talk to you, whatever case, like I said, come holler at me. But you know I ain't saying nothing wrong. I don't be thinking about your goofball son. I'm telling you. But since you want to keep talking to me and think you finna troll me, of course I'm gonna get the bag off of him. It's easy. He make it easy. And you make it easy by leaving these videos up. So yeah, let's go on, let's talk about it. I'ma do it like Dolph did it. Grip star, fuck a deal.
Let's go on a mixtape, yo.
First off, one time to B-O-K-C. Any nigga got beef with y'all, then that nigga got beef with me. We grew up the hard way. Don't believe in magic, but look up the hard way. We grew up on Parkway, where you can get hit in your shit in a broad day. And fuck what the law say. And fuck what a nigga that's starting their shit say. And fuck what a nigga that's talking about niggas and bitches that's not on their shit say.